Hey guys, I'm back. So today I decided to just do a video about nothing really specific. Maybe I could tell you guys about the type of friend that I am.
I'm prolific, so gifted. I'm the type that's gon' go get it.
Because I feel like lately I've been kind of feeling like I don't really have many friends. Or certain people are not worth being friends with. Not to throw shade at anybody, but let me just let y'all know the type of friend I am, right? So, like, I've always been that type of person where it's like I'm very nice and you could come to me and ask me anything, and 9 times out of 10 I'll give it if I have it, but I'm never gonna let anybody walk over me or take advantage of me. So at first a lot of people think, like, because my resting bitch face, like, a lot of people think that like I'm a bitch, you know, and I'm mean and I have an attitude problem, right? That's because I have a like really serious face. So I'm hardly like smiling unless there's something to really like smile about. But when I actually do make friends, or even if you just say hello or just smile at me, like literally, like it will be like a total difference. Like I'm like, oh hey, or whatever, or good morning, you know, like. So basically, like, that's how I made a lot of friends growing up. Either they was my neighbors already, or in school they just like randomly asked me a question or asked me for help or something like that, and we started talking and everything like turned out to be cool. We were like the best of friends or whatever like that. So yeah, so the type of friend that I am, like, it's so weird because the type of friends I am is the type of friend I expect everyone to be. And don't get it twisted, because it's not like that at all, honestly. And I've had to learn the hard way multiple times with multiple friends. So the type of friend I am, like, I would literally let a friend use my address for cheaper insurance. I would put a friend on my insurance to save them money. I would co-sign for some friends that I know is responsible. I would go out of my way when I have homework, when I have dinner to make, when I have a kid to feed, when I have laundry to do, when I have a lot of things to do. I'm the type of friend that will go out of my way to look something up or to research something for you, just because you asked me a question and I don't want to tell you the wrong information. So I'm gonna go out of my way, research whatever I gotta do just to answer your question correctly, or to make myself knowledgeable on the subject so you can have the answer to your question. It's just the type of friend I am. It's so crazy. Like, I'm really, like, honestly, in my opinion, I'm really like the nicest person. Like, I go out of my way for people like all the time. And it's crazy because, like, people, I would say quite a few friends that I have would go out of their way for me. Like, when I have asked, if I had to ask, which I only ask when I'm like desperately in need. I have had like 1 or 2 friends that have like came through for me, and I'm greatly appreciated. But many people that I have called my friends have not came through for me like how I have come through for them, basically. Like, it's an excuse, or it's yeah, no problem, and then it doesn't happen, or I have to ask for it again. Like, if I ask you something and you tell me yes, why should I have to ask for it again, you know? Or like borrowing money, it's like, why do I have to ask you for my money back? Like, no, I'm not that type of friend, and I'm not gonna sit here and run nobody down, and I'm not gonna sit here and constantly like watch people pockets, like, oh, don't you get paid today? Oh, are you giving me back my money? Like, I've never been that type of friend. Like, ask anybody that I've ever lent money to. If I've lent you money and you never mention it, like never ever again mention it, to the point where 5 years pass, like, then that's just my loss. Like, I decided to help a friend out, and the friend never brought it up, acted like it didn't happen. I don't know if the friend wanted me to mention the money, or if the friend didn't forget. So I'm not even gonna give that benefit of the doubt. But basically, like, didn't intend on giving it back after asking to borrow it, I would never bring it up. That's just a loss that I would like agree to take, and then that would just be that. But I will keep in the back of my mind, do not lend this friend money, do not speak of any money around this friend, not a dollar, not a dime, nothing, like, at all. So it's basically like everything is a lesson learned for me, especially when lending money out and you have people that don't even bring it up, acting like they don't owe you or whatever the case is, you know? And nobody should have to ask for their money back at all. Like, before you buy something miscellaneous, before you buy deodorant, before you buy grease for your hair, before you buy an extra toothbrush, before you decide to take an Uber over taking the train, you need to be paying that person back their money. That's before you do that. And that's honestly just the type of person that I am. Like, if I know I owe somebody money, which I rarely ever owe anybody anything because I don't ask anybody for anything, I would literally could be stuck in the rain, and it could be, okay, train station or Uber. And it's like, dang, but I got to give this person back her $20. I told her Friday. Guess what I'm taking? I'm taking the train, or I'm taking the bus, straight up. Because I'm giving that person back their money when I told them I was going to give it back. So, yeah. So, that's just the type of person that I am. I like to help people out a lot. And I feel like in this world, like, we should all help each other out. Like, our neighbors, our friends. Like, I'm always like, yeah, sure, no problem. Like, a person asked me for sugar. A neighbor asked me for sugar. They just moved in the building. Okay, sure, no problem. Let me check. Or, you know, like, there's no reason to be mean to someone. There's no reason to spitefully be rude or be disrespectful, or even like go out of your way to sit here and be like, no, I don't, and give people attitude. Like, for what? Like, you never know when you're gonna need somebody at all. And I always tell my sisters this too, like, don't burn your bridges with people, because you never know. Because I've been in predicaments where I was going to burn a bridge with people, and I had to, like, any thoughts that I had to keep it in my mind, say it in my mind, and just be like, I'm not messing with this person ever again. Like, this person is cut off. Like, literally, I had to say it in my mind, because I know that if I had said it out loud to the person, that would either that would either start trouble between me and the person, it could possibly start an argument between us, or the person just would have took it to heart, like, all right, cool, like, I heard you, like, straight up, and cut me off as well as me cutting them off. But you honestly never know if you're ever gonna need that person again, whether it's a family member, whether it's a relative, whether it's a neighbor. And you always want to have as much people on your side as much as possible, even if it's the person, the bus driver, and you get on his bus every morning. Like, don't be rude to him. Say good morning, say hello. There was this lady actually that said that she took the same bus Monday through Friday to work, and it was the same bus driver for years. Same bus driver at the same time. He never called out, she never called out. Two loyal workers. Like, they always seen each other every single morning she would get on his bus. So after like maybe 3 or 4 years of riding the bus, and getting on his bus every morning at the same time with her 2 kids every morning, the one time that, like, they always used to have conversations, like, oh, okay, haha, talking about the weather. Like, they were just really cool. Like, they really bonded from seeing each other every day, 5 days a week over the years, right? So the one day that it was pouring raining, and she was literally like a minute or 2 late running out the house with her kids, guess what happened? That bus driver knew she was coming, and that bus driver waited for her. Waited at the bus stop for her. And you want to know why? Because she opened her mouth to say something simple as good morning every single morning to him. And eventually they built a relationship to where it was just, hey, you're a stranger, I don't know you, but I see you every day. How you doing? How's the kids? Oh, how old is he? Oh, what school he goes to? Oh, did you see this weather? You see the storm that's coming? Oh my gosh. And yeah, I have a cousin that lives in Arizona and blah blah blah. You know, just from being nice, just from having positive energy, just for giving that positive vibe out and that positive energy, just like, you know, like, people don't have to be so stuck up all the time. Like, just say hello, even if it's a smile, even if it's just looking at someone just to acknowledge them, you know, simple things like that. Like, society has definitely been like crazy. Like, I mean, I don't know if it's always been like this, but the way the world works today, like, you really honestly, you can't trust anybody. And I'm not saying to say hello and smile in everyone's face, because there are some lunatics out there, but it doesn't hurt to, you know, just say good morning. You by doing that, you might make someone's day. Someone could be having a bad day, and just seeing your smile could make them, like, you know, like, that was nice. It could make their day. It could make anyone's day. It could make someone feel happy. It could brighten up someone's day. Like, you never know, you know. So just go out there, and guys, and do your due diligence, and just appreciate the world, and appreciate that you're alive another day, and just smile and give happiness and peace all over the world. All right, guys, that was just like me ranting, obviously and honestly. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you want more car chronicles.